what you've done. So
yes, guys, we brought a dish this morning. We thought you shouldn't be having a meal only in the evening. We thought you should have it this morning as well. Right. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Apart from the morning chaos, everything okay?
Oh, everything is
settled
fine.
out?
Yes, and I'm very happy to be here.
Good. We're happy that you made it. Happy International Women's Day, man.
Same to you. Same to you.
All right, guys. Welcome to a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday today on the AM Club. My name is Emefa Akosia Adeti, and I'm here with
Oferiwa Oyo. Yeah. The Oyo is trending. So yeah, we're here to celebrate women all over the world, all walks of life, and then of every race, every color. And in every profession, you know, women are doing amazing things. A week ago, we discussed on the dish the power of women or the strength of women. And in fact, coming back today to come and talk about women or celebrate women, it brings me so much joy. Busy day today.
Yeah.
Packed show.
Very, very packed show. Very busy day. Exciting as well. I mean, this morning or today, women and nearly everybody all over the world will be having very meaningful conversations about women and how much we should embrace equity, not just equality. Years ago, we were calling for equality.
Now we want more.
Yes, now we want equity. At some point over the end of the show, we might get some clarity on what equality means and what equity means as well. We're celebrating women from all walks of life, from sports, politics, any kind of business that you think is quite male-dominated. Would have all of those conversations over here. And I'm happy to be doing this with the gorgeous and dish server.
You dished some months back as well. So.
Yeah. So, you know, that's why we're looking forward to you, you know.
Dishing. Okay, hopefully we will. But I believe that when we talk about International Women's Day, just like MFA said, we all know what it's about. And again, the fact that we are here not just to celebrate, but to fight for something that is truly important to our race or our gender, and that is aiming at embracing equity. Right? Someone will say that, oh, you can never satisfy a woman. But, well, we're only calling for what we believe is rightfully ours and then taking our place. If you're doing something right for the guys, you can equally do it for the woman, especially if the talk about equality is working out and that we are getting the same opportunities. Don't just think you've given us the opportunity and that's just about it. But by the end of the show, we're going to know more and we're going to be better educated about this topic.
I totally agree. Now, let's tell you how the show is looking. As usual, nothing really except that we're celebrating women as well. A little later today, you must also be aware that the State of the Nation's address will be on its way, some way, somehow. We'll bring you excerpts of this as well here on MSN4 television. But as usual, we're happy to take all of your DDOVs. This morning, celebrate a woman. This morning, tell us how well you want to equitize a woman, okay? This morning, send some message and encourage somebody this morning doing wonderful things. Be it your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your sister, your mother, any female figure in your life. And do you agree, what not, on the equity instead of equality? There's a little clarity where they say equality is when you're giving the same right to people. Then equity is really when you know that we're all not coming from the same place, so different economic background, exactly. So you must give the person what they genuinely need to pivot them up.
Sure.
So that's what we're asking for this morning. Sending your DDOVs. When we are done, we'll celebrate different women, different professions on Lifestyle Daily. But the Habitat will be on standby, bring us entertainment and showbiz, definitely Twitter trends. A lot will be happening on Twitter this morning. Ofera and I will bring you Coffee Daily. Inside it will be international and local stories, all right? And then we'll bring you that lifestyle conversation. When we are done, Ofera would have a sit-down conversation with one celebrated fashion designer, Yoli Kumsin. You know her, Yolanda Kumsin, but her brand name is Yoli Kumsin. And when we're done, we'll also plug you onto some great music. You know Senti. I love her, and so you'd also love her. So that's how the show is looking today.
Beautiful. Can't wait to get through it.
Yep. Right, so guys, the numbers, by now Chichi is kind enough to put the number on the screen. You will call and share with us your DDOV. But right now, though, I see your messages buzzing. Let's welcome her by giving her the messages to read. So usually we're fair here. Some people wake up as early as 4 a.m. Some people 2 a.m. to send the messages. So what you do is go all the way down, all right?
Okay.
And then you will take the ones that sent their messages early, okay?
Okay. So this one says, good morning. Happy Women's Day to all the amazing women out there. We see you and we appreciate you. This is coming from Jijo from Nigeria. I hope I got the name right.
Yeah, so she's called Joy, and because it's Ghana month, we interpreted the joy in Eve.
Oh.
Eve. Okay? And then she chose Jijo.
That's beautiful. I like it. So what does Jijo mean?
Happiness, joy.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so the person's real name is Joy.
Okay, beautiful. I think we have our first caller.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Please tell me your name. I didn't hear your name.
My name is Richard Cook from Tapa.
Oh, Rachel Cole. That's one of our favorite morning callers from Rachel, from Tapa. His name is Rachel Cole, but his real name is Mr. Homa.
How are you doing, guys?
Very well,
thank you, Rachel Cole.
Wow. In fact, can you imagine a world without a woman?
Of course not. I cannot even imagine that.
Because you guys fight out the world. But it's very unfortunate sometimes. Men, it is boys that want to fight women that progress. But a real man would have to see a woman progress. So that at least, because that person is just a man, just that he has a womb, so it's called a womb man. So we should all live together and make the world a better place for us.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Something to think about all day.
Exactly. Like, my mind is all over the page right now. Interesting. We have Alberta as well on the line. Hi, Alberta. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Happy International Women's Day to you.
To you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking amazing, both of you.
Thank you.
Wow. I like the colors, everything.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
really don't have a GDOV, but I just decided to call because today is our day. To thank you for always showing up on our screens and keeping smiles on our faces. God bless you. And again, happy International Women's Day to you.
Wow.
Thank you, Alberta. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Super fun, Alberta. The mornings are like super,
And she
super
sounds
funny.
very sweet.
Yeah, she is very sweet. She's not just,
Nice.
Alberta, have a good day, okay? Do we have another caller? Hello, Felix.
Hi, Refa, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Felix. Felix.
Yes.
So I brought your favorite this morning.
Oh, favorite.
Yeah.
Really?
Hello,
Yeah.
Felix.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hi, Felix. That's my dad's name, so hi.
Yeah. I want to say something about the first caller said, what is life, or what is life without women? Life without women, there will not be sin.
Eh? Did I just say A or T? What do you mean? What?
Yes, they brought suffering to us in this life.
Okay.
Felix.
Yes.
Who even picked the call for Felix?
He actually said without
Felix,
women there
so
would
what?
be no sin.
If it wasn't for women, there would be no sin. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you agree with me?
No.
I mean, how am I gonna agree? How am I gonna agree and even argue with you on this? But I guess it tells us how a man should be a man as well. Then don't get carried away.
Thank you. What a clever.
I don't know how Eve ends the apple. She's not suffering. It's the men that are suffering.
You don't read your Bible.
But wait, if Eve had eaten it alone, it would have been different. She presented it to the man, and the man took it. So why didn't the man control himself or obey? You men wanted to be disobedient from the beginning. Don't push it on women, please.
But I don't say I agree.
No.
Felix, bye-bye, bye-bye. Every day you call, I'm happy. Not this morning, bye-bye. Let's talk to Michael. Hello, Michael.
Yeah, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Michael. Michael, where are you calling us from?
Yes. Oh, the only thing I want to tell to comment on the ladies is that the ladies are beautiful. And there's a lady that you can produce a very good thing in the house with. So I wish them prosperity and wisdom.
Amen.
You know, before you get the good lady in the house, it's not easy now. Because that is why if you get a lady in the house, and then bring everything for you as a man. You sit down, and then the lady will go to kitchen and cook, and then all those talents is very marvelous. Because most of them, you never get it ladder. So if you get a good lady in the house right now, please, I wish that people very, 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 very well.
Okay.
So ladies, you are so grateful about the ladies, the way they are saying today, the ladies, I just love it. The way you are beautiful on the screen, I was saying it right now, I can't even talk. So I wish you all prosperity. Thank you.
Michael, thank you.
Thank you for calling. Compliments upon compliments.
Yeah,
nice.
That was a lot to take in. Thank you so much, Michael. We've got Dinah on the line. Hi, Dinah.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
Embrace the equity.
You know who you're speaking with?
Hello?
Yes, hi. Do you know who you're speaking with?
Dinah. Afro girl.
Hi.
Where is she?
Good morning. You look amazing. Opariwa, hi.
Hi, good morning.
You look amazing today.
Thank you. Where are you?
I love the head wrap, Emma. I love the head wrap. You look really good. I think this is the look we should be doing often.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say, yes, happy International Women's Day, and God bless us.
You're a sweetie, Dinah. She's home.
Oh, she's not coming today.
Home. Yeah, that's why you're here. That's the whole point.
Okay.
That's the whole point. Diane, we love you. Afro girl, we love you.
So
and
sweet.
Thank you for all you're doing. You make, entertainment and showbiz conversation very effortless, and people can relate it, okay? And hold up to it, okay? Thank you. Do we have another caller?
Yes, we have Atonam on the line. Hi, Atonam. Good morning.
Hi, this is good morning.
Good morning.
Happy International Women's Day to you.
Happy International Women's Day to you too.
Thank you.
Hey, this Monday you are looking like a gas wife.
I'm telling you, I'm rehearsing it.
Speak it into existence.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Fayua.
Hi.
I like you. I've been watching your show. I really like you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. So to wish all women happy International Women's Day, especially my mom. Oh, this morning you make my day by playing all my favorite songs.
Yes, I know you like that one by Ifya Woman.
I really enjoyed the both of them. Okay. Just want to say happy International Women's Day to everybody. Especially the African women.
Thank you very much, Eto. Bye. Take care.
Wow.
Okay, let's go back to our messages.
Back to the messages. Okay, so there's a continuation from Jijo, and he says, life without femininity, devoid of mystery, emotions, gentleness, and the unerring power of a woman's love is no life at all. And she designed this by herself.
Beautiful.
Okay. Teacher Kujo.
Okay, that's some politics. So we can skip it. Today's for the women, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good morning, MX24. Happy International Women's Day to you, MFR. My DDOV is your mind will answer most questions if you look, learn to relax, and wait for the answer. And this is a quote from William Burroughs. Okay. I'll hack Kete Krache.
Beautiful.
I hope I got the name right.
That's one of our favorite morning texts.
So I got the name right?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
you did.
Great. Good morning, MFA. I'm Kwesi Bema. My DDOV is Invest in Your Dreams. Grind now, shine later. My regards to Godwin and Afro Girl.
Definitely will hear it.
Good morning, MX24. My DDOV for today is always remember to be kind, be fair, be honest, be true, and all of these things will come back to you. Say innocent from Obuase. Interesting. It's Ekufo. Hope you're all doing great. Auntie MFI and Miss Ofriua, what a surprise. What's good? Hope you guys are doing great as well. My DDOV for the day is time changes nothing, but what it does is only to reveal. Happy Women's Day. We love our women so much. At times, you guys are annoying, but you women are great and an inspiration to women. Have a lovely day.
You know what? If Ekufu sent this message without any attack, I'd be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, so his name is Ekufu, but I call him Kofi. For whatever reason, I've named him Kofi. And Kofi will send a very nice message, but in the end, there's sinister, some mischief somewhere in it. I'm seeing it, but thank you so much, Kofi. And Kofi, stop making me feel old.
Oh, you feel old?
Yes.
Well, I had someone who is about 28 tell me she used to watch me when she was a kid.
Oh, what? Why did they do that?
Right. So imagine how old she thinks I am. Good morning to the AM Club. My DDOV for today. Knowledge will give you power, but good character will attract respect. International Women's Day to all the wonderful women out there. I wish all of us a wonderful Wednesday. I am Diligence Donko inside Ketekrachi. Thank you.
One of my favorites as well.
Hi, Mefa. Good morning. You're looking sweet this morning. I feel joy all over your body. Ooh. How many minutes how many women are you guys supposed to spend before satisfying a woman? What?
Come again.
You want to take it?
How many minutes do guys or are guys supposed to spend before satisfying a woman? You tell us. You tell us, you know.
Wow.
You tell us, because sometimes you really don't have to spend any minutes on a woman. It's just by your conduct. Woman will be okay. Where you're taking us, we refuse to go there. We want to come back home.
Okay. Good morning, MF. I trust you're doing well this morning and you slept alone. Oh, wow. My DDOV for today is you either change situations or situations change you. Looking amazing as always and love to the crew in the studio. P.S. Mommy's birthday, dear. You will sing for my mommy, and that's on the 13th of March. Let's put couch Freeman's training to use. And I will say, Lena from North Legon, have a pleasant day. She continues to say, for you're giving us like that. 1 yard on your arm. Oh, your red lipstick, no dear, vendetta movement. So meet you on the dish, right? I know, right? And she continues to say, I celebrate myself, my mom, and my big sis, as we are a definition of strong women and we empower each other and every day. They are my pillar, and so you mean they are your pillars, and I wouldn't know what my life would be without them. I celebrate you guys too. Your mothers did a great job giving you to us. Lena from North Legon, love to Beatrice, Yemofio, Agnes Glover, and Linda Agregator, and myself. Wow.
Beautiful. You want to take maybe one or two, maybe let's wrap with good morning, madams. I'm Tofik from Tamale. My DDOV is, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. Focus. Thank you so much. Sure. Quickly again, good morning to the AM Club. My DDOV for today is, the liver will handle what the heart can't. Wolverine Morning Star from Incoraza. Wolverine, thank you, always coming through. Happy International Women's Day. Oforiwa, you look good. Please, Oforiwa, this question there, you answer it later, please. Yes, we will. Okay, let's see. I know. Hey, it's a headgear for me, Charlie Wamaga. Happy International Women's Day to you. And Madame, you both remain my favorite. And hey, for you, this is a big switch for you. I'm happy for you from Sedem, the boss. Miss you too, Sedem. Thank you. I'm glad I took that message. And finally, good morning. I am Amenuvive from Praso. I wish all ladies a happy International Women's Day, and they should continue to take good care of us. Thank you. Maybe I've seen one for Oforiwa in Konongo. Okay. Eric Sarkodie, Oforiwa MFA. Good morning. We should remember God always and give thanks to God for the good times, and not only remembering Him during the bad times and even blaming Him. Salary is earned and insurance is paid for. So how do you complain that God should have done this or that when you're not doing His work? Thank you so much, Eric.
Always Eric is one of our favorites on the dish
so much as well. I will read this because he'll come at me. As the writings of Gentle Justice, women can alter their life by altering their attitude of mind. A woman's name can be spelled wrong only when she is dead. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. MFR today, entertainment segment, don't worry, my girl, she's always... Okay, you know what? Lena, I've seen your message. But guys, thank you so much. We've got a DDOV for you as well, and it is in Ewe, So this month, still in the spirit of Ghana month, you call us, you tell us your local name. I keep forgetting. I should be asking your local name. Share with us your DDOV in your very local dialect. We'll continue that. Today is about women, so we'll continue tomorrow. But here is our proverb, and it says that Ati de kame wana aveo. Ati de kame wana aveo. Can you translate it for us? A single tree.
Oh, a single tree cannot make a forest.
Yes. Ati de kame wana aveo.
Ati de kame wana aveo.
Nice. We need to puree okra and put it on your tongue before you can say it again. Ati de kame wana aveo. Okay, what language do you speak confidently?
Tree.
Okay, nti edua bako enye kwaye.
Wow, this is nice. Like
Okay, guys, so Ghana Month is here again, and this year we're focusing on promoting local businesses by projecting Ghanaian startups, okay? Now, if you own or manage a startup not more than 5 years, sign up to our promotional packages created to introduce your product and services to thousands of our viewers. Now, from interviews, to various ad placements, content creations, and more. This month, we're determined to give your business that extra boost. All you have to do is visit ms24.app/GHmonth to register your business today. For more information, you can call or send a message to 0592-292-746. Okay, in the meantime, enjoy this one. We'll be right back, okay?
all right.
Strong, she is educated, talented, she knows her worth. She's cultural, a woman of substance, and when she walks, the world will stop and stare. She's a woman.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual. Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual. Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual. Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Hi guys, welcome back to the AM Club. We're still live on MS24 television, and welcome really to the International Women's Day live here on the AM Club. Now today we're saying that embrace the equity. Whenever you're given equal opportunity, look carefully and ensure that you're being given some equity to get the job done properly. And this morning I'm happy to be joined once again by...
For you, you.
I know. What's the meaning of for you?
It's actually my initials.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Fariwa, and the Y is...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the O is...
Oba.
Oh.
So it's more like Obaya for you, Oyo.
Okay. All right, so then definitely we're joined by Oyo. This is why the Oyo is working, right?
So Oyo is working.
Yeah.
Who gave me that name? Dope Nation.
Oh.
Funny, they just... And I feel like, oh, it sounded nice. So
It is really nice, actually. It is. Anyway, guys, starting off with Coffee Daily, and first on our local story, Member of Parliament for Ashaman, Ernest Nogbe, claims that military personnel have abducted 72 of his constituents. According to him, the current location of the detained resident is unknown. The Ashaman lawmaker, however, said calm has restored to the area after the military descended on the town yesterday, beating and arresting young men they came across. Reports indicate that the military unleashed mayhem on some Ashaman residents following the alleged murder of their colleague. The MP also condemned the actions of the military personnel. Now, maybe you may have seen that story. Yesterday in the morning, it broke and it was on Twitter as at the time that Yabita was doing Twitter trends here yesterday. And we're telling people that if you have any story or any backstory, you should be telling us. Many stories have come. Now, the Ministry of Defense has said that they're going to investigate because this is
not acceptable.
Yes, it's just so they were breaking into people's homes, lashing and beating anybody at all because they lost a 21-year-old military. Very sad when he was butted. He didn't die a beautiful death at all. I mean, no death is beautiful, but that was very horrible, and I think that's what aggravated the whole situation and had a lot of military men going into Asham. And it wasn't a nice scene yesterday, but today I'm sure that they'll be developing stories and we'll be bringing you updates of that story. The Ministry of Defense, the military, the armed forces have also said that they were going to, the Ghana Army have said that they're going to investigate because this is not a national call.
It is not.
This is somebody's call, and so we're going to get down to it, okay? Let's move on to the next story.
Okay, so our next story happens to be a local story as well, and that says the Ministry of Health has denied reports that some babies died as a result of the measles outbreak due to a lack of vaccines. Several parts of the country have experienced vaccine shortages in recent months, despite claims by the National Health Insurance Authority that over 70 million Ghana cedis has been set aside for vaccine procurement. In February, major health facilities in most regions turned away nursing mothers due to an erratic supply of vaccines, including measles, polio, and tetanus. The sector minister, Kweku Agyeman-Manu, told the press on Tuesday that reports of some deaths were completely false. He further assured that some essential childhood vaccines will be available within the next few weeks. I don't know what to make out of this, but when I heard the story, I just felt it wasn't right because I know that these vaccines, they are a must-have. We shouldn't even run out of them for a second because on a daily basis, children are being born. We have children exposed to all sort of childhood diseases and infections. And so having the vaccines there and then on hand was just the right way. I don't know how we could stay and run out. I don't know who's in charge of taking care of that or making sure that we do not run out of it. But I do hope that the claims about the death is actually not true because it will be very sad to know that we're losing children and mothers are even being turned away because of shortage of vaccines, and hopefully we do get the vaccines installed and so much in stock that we don't even have to run at a shortage anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday he's been speaking in Parliament, and he's also supposed to appear again on Thursday. He's supposed to appear to the Health Committee in Parliament to give an update. A few things he said, they said they were not going to accept. Now the numbers, the death we're not so sure, but the numbers of children keeps increasing.
Going up, sure.
Now he's also, whatever he said suggests that the shortage is also linked to the shortage of COVID-19 vaccine supply. He has said that But again, what we also have to know is that this vaccine supply is a whole chain. Sure. Like, it is a whole chain, so much that we depend on grants, we depend on people that donate. Now, there's a schedule. If you do not give reports on whatever monies that have been spent previously, grants and donations will hardly come in.
Sure.
So we really have to understand on the value chain what points it broke.
Sure.
Yeah, because I like to think that it's not that the government of Ghana will sit down and decide to want to allow shortage of, such important vaccines. So something must be done right. And I hope that after today's State of the Nation's address on Thursday, if he gets to meet the Health Committee in Parliament, he would bring up some, measures. Yeah, hopefully. All right, let's go to the United States, where it is expected to relax COVID-19 testing restrictions for travelers from China beginning on Friday. Now, this comes after a decline in COVID cases, hospitalization, and death, and more data surrounding the variants that were circulating in China. Now, in December, federal health officials announced that starting January 5th, the U.S. will require all travelers from China to show a negative COVID test result. The Biden administration still plans to monitor cases in China and around the world. Let's move on to some tech news.
Okay, so YouTube will relax its restrictions on swearing-in videos after a November update sparked outrage from several creators. And the company also intends to review videos whose monetization was impacted by the policy. The company claims it reviewed data on how the rules were enforced, and discovered that they were strict. And so the update means that creators will now or will still be able to make money from their videos even if they contain mild swearing. What's categorized as mild swearing?
So we're gonna have to ask Afro Girl and Beta, because they are the content creators. But at some point we'll get clarity on it. If you're an avid YouTube user, I'm sure that you would understand this. Yeah. But here is a press release that may have come as of yesterday concerning the military brutality that happened in Ashama. It says the military conducted a swoop at Ashama and targeted at killers of a young soldier. And our personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces on Tuesday, the 7th day of March 2023, conducted a swoop in Ashama and its environs in a manhunt for some criminals who were suspected to have stabbed and killed a young soldier. In the early hours of Saturday, 4th March 2023, at Ashaman Taifa. Now, Trooper Sharif, who was stationed in Sunyani, was in Accra on a course and had sought permission to visit his parents at Ashaman, where he grew up, but he was found in a pool of blood in the early hours of Saturday near the Amania Hotel in Ashaman. Now, the Ghana Armed Forces wishes to state categorically that the military operation, which was sanctioned by the Military High Command, was not to avenge the killing of the soldier, but rather to fish out the perpetrators of the heinous crime. Following the operations at Ashaman, Taifa, and Tulaku, the military personnel picked up about 184 suspects aged between 21 and 47 old, and have since handed them over to the military police and subsequently to be sent to Ghana Police Service for screening and for further action. Now, during the course of the swoop, the personnel seized 29 slabs and 59 mini slabs of suspected Indian herb and amnesia, among other forms of narcotics. The Ghana Armed Forces also wishes to place on record that the swoop was not targeted at innocent civilians, but was an intelligence-led operation conducted on suspected hideouts of criminals and crime-prone areas in the general area. Now, the Ghana Armed Forces, however, acknowledges that regrettably some innocent persons might have been caught up in the operation and consequently suffered some distress due to the location they found themselves at the time. The Ghana Armed Forces accordingly wishes to urge the general public to provide useful information, support the security agencies in weeding out criminals and miscreants from our communities, and to desist from shielding and conniving with such suspects in order to curb criminal activities in the country. And this is signed by Brigadier General, the Director General Public Relations as well, E. Agri Kwashi. Wow. Yeah. So there you have it. What do you make? Does the report tell you what you've seen?
It does.
So if it's a swoop, then...
Yeah, and I feel, well, in as much as we do not condone violence of any kind, I just feel that the military have their own way of doing things. You know, yesterday I saw some comments that said, why is the police not taking over? And I'm like, okay, so this happened to a military guy, so definitely they'll take it up and make it a case on their own, and they will fish out the perpetrators and then hand them over to the police for justice to be taken.
So there's about 180, nearly about 190 persons that have been between 21 to 47, and usually that's the age that they say people are very healthy and they're strong and they can do years. Yeah, 21 to 47. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. F4 looks like a 47-year-old. He can be a target.
Well, F4 don't renew her close to a shaman.
Right. So we're sorry if you got caught up in it, but usually this is how, you know, soups would always harm some people that are quite innocent. Anyway, we're going to be getting ready for sports. We'll also get ready for entertainment and lifestyle conversation. We'll also get ready for Twitter trends. Once again, happy International Women's Day. And guys, embrace the equity. Okay, we'll be right back. Hello there, Ghana Month is here again, and this year we're focusing on promoting local businesses by protecting Ghanaian startups. If you own or manage a startup not more than 5 years old, sign up to our promotional packages created to introduce your products and services to thousands of our viewers. From interviews to various ad placements, content creations, and more. This month, we are determined to give your business that extra boost it needs. Visit mx24.app/Ghana month to register your business today. For more information, you can call us on 0592 292 746 or send us a message on the same number 0592 292 746.
Get ready to experience a night like never before with Ahima Messi, Kofi Osipepra, PSA Esther, Ankalato, Ella Duncan Williams, and your host MOG. Also ministering Keepers Music and Liberty Voices Choir as MOG Music presents New Wine Concert theme The Coming Glory on Sunday the 19th of March 2023 at the Oil Dome Royal House Chapel Ahimfie. Time 5 p.m. Rate 200 Ghana Cedis VIP, Gallery Standard 40 Ghana Cedis, Gallery Double 70 Ghana Cedis, Regular Standard 80 Ghana Cedis, Regular Double 150 Ghana Cedis. Visit www.tickets.newwineconcert.com or dial *389*777# to purchase your tickets. Sponsors Oduma, Bell Beverages, Bell Aqua, Total Family Health Organization, First Choice Hair and Beauty Salon, Tank Palace, DDP, eTransact, Oasis Studios. Media partners. For more information, call 0500 053 881.
Let's talk about it. Suicide Awareness Ghana. Join us on the 11th of March 2023 for a day of outreach at E. Ananse Libraries, East Legon. Come and get one-on-one free counseling from international experts. Listen to the stories and advice of suicide survivors and learn how you can recognize the warning signs and seek prevention. Also, enjoy free health screening, games, food, music, and more. All ages are welcome to participate. For sponsorships and vendors, call 0208-226-359 or 0269-224-580. Suicide Awareness Ghana is powered by Steamy Nights and supported by E. Ananse Libraries, MX24 TV, Honorable Dr. Victoria Esenam Asa-Ofe, the Greenleaf Foundation, University of Ghana Department of Psychology, Ghana Association for Suicide Prevention, and hosted by KTG.
Today's class is going to be an exciting one. Now, who can share an unforgettable moment in their life? Okay, Asempa.
I'd like to talk about my first time. It was her natural look, complemented by her favorite green silky apparel that caught my attention. I have to say, she automatically possessed me with her smile, which exposed her beautiful white teeth. That's not all, her enduring signature perfume could be smelled from afar. Madam, why do you look so surprised? My first time with her was special and irresistible. I'm talking about Cindy Rice. Cindy Rice can be found in selected supermarkets nationwide.
Everybody loves Cindy Rice. Cindy Rice, sweet aroma, great taste.
This advert is FDA approved.
We are back from the break. It's still the AM Club right here on MX24 TV. And up next, we have sports. And today, because we are celebrating women from all walks of life, we have a woman coming in to do our sports news. And she is in the person of Nana Ama Ayeno. Hi, Nana Ama.
Hi, Melissa.
Okay. Hey.
Very well.
Look, as I was just telling her, my gosh, it was in gorgeousness this morning. Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys, we had a little conversation before, but let's allow Nanama to do her thing, and then we'll take a bite into her life. Please go on.
No problem.
Yeah.
So, in today's news, Chelsea legend Didier Drogba has called for better medical checks to protect footballers in his native Ivory Coast after the death of a player during a top-flight game. Racing Club d'Abidjan defender Mustafa Sila collapsed during the match against SOL FC on Sunday and was pronounced dead on the way to the hospital, according to his club. Video of the incident shows Sila stumbling before losing his balance and falling to the ground motionless near the center circle, prompting opposition players to call for medical assistance. The 21-year-old won the 2022 Malian title with Joliba before joining RCA in September. May his soul rest in peace. UEFA Champions League results. Benfica 5, Club Brugge 1. Benfica beat Club Brugge 7-1 on aggregate to reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Chelsea 2, Borussia Dortmund 0. Chelsea defeated Dortmund 2-1 on aggregate to reach the last 8. Tonight's fixtures, we have Bayern Munich versus Paris Saint-Germain, Tottenham Hotspur versus AC Milan. Following Chelsea's game yesterday, Kai Havertz and Raheem Sterling were on target as Chelsea overturned a first leg deficit to beat Dortmund 2-0 and progress to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. The Blues have struggled for goals in 2023, but demonstrated a ruthless streak in Europe's premier competition to win 2-1 on aggregate and ease some of the pressure on boss Graham Potter. The goal scorers had this to say after the game.
www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual. Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual. Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual. Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual. Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
It's your limit set. So,
which I almost lost my voice, so I'm glad I didn't. The next story, Antonio Conte said Tottenham can still make a success of their season if they show fight. Starting with tonight's Champions League game with AC Milan. The Spurs board after returning to work in Tottenham, having recovered from surgery, and he wants to transfer that energy onto his players after a disappointing week.
This season represents a success.
Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know what it is upon our marriage. Yeah, best I got to big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's upon our Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Quasi out there, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. D-da-day.
Drink in my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi Diva edge your limit says so. Mwah. Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know what it is upon our marriage. Yeah, best I got to big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's upon our Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Quasi out there, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. D-da-day.
Drink in my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi
/sports.com.
Wow. I'm just beginning to ask myself questions.
Let's hear some of those questions.
Or you know what the questions are like. So you've played football before.
Yeah, I have.
You've coached before.
I have.
Like and now you're teaching.
Yeah, physical education. Yes.
What is it with you in sports?
I'd say it's my safe haven. It's where I feel myself the most, and I'm a different person when I'm on the field. I'm not this quiet and calm. I am my true self when I'm on the field, and it makes me the happiest.
Clearly, being a woman and being in that field will come with its own problems. Have you faced any, or did you face any coming up? I'm sure as of now you've grown a tough skin, but beginning,
definitely.
How difficult was it?
Well, given that my voice doesn't really sound, I would say it's not the usual pitch perfect you would hear from a lady.
Yeah.
It does give me an edge when I actually step onto the field, rather than what others would think.
Okay.
And obviously, it's a male-dominated field, and it comes. The obvious challenge is the men not giving you the sort of respect based on their well, preconceived notion about what is supposed to be the case when it comes to sports. Obviously, you're not supposed to be coaching a men's football team and leading, telling them what to do. When it comes to coaching, you have to. I had the privilege to be with a team of men between the ages of 18 to say 24. At that time, I was 19. Yeah, and and it was quite an interesting experience, having to navigate, learning about coaching itself, because I had just played then. I had the experience of playing in Norway in 2012 and in 2013.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So when it comes to exposure, when it comes to sport, you know, playing in a competitive setting, I knew my way around it. But with regard to coaching, it was a bit different. But I had learned a few things from my dad and my PE teacher back in Kaiser King International School. That's where I went. And so I knew what I was doing a little. Of course, I watched YouTube videos and, you know, got abreast with what Pep was doing, what Klopp was doing, and took a few tips from them, inculcated them in my game plan. Had the first mediocre season, but in the second season, I led them right from fifth position to the top, and we won the league.
Yay.
And that was your first league title, so
Wow.
It was an incredible experience.
So much in a little body, huh?
I know. Talking about little bodies coming from Oforiwa. Wow. Wow.
Does Yabita as well? So
Is this to suggest that your father is in sports? He was or he
no,
is?
he's not in sports. He wished to have been.
Okay.
And so we played a lot, you know, growing up. I had my older brother who's just 2 years older than me you know, as a playing partner. So we were coached by my dad. And gradually, hopefully, hoping that we would actually get the chance to play professionally. But you know how things are here.
Yeah.
And of course, when the opportunity did not come my way like I had expected, but that knocked me back. You got to go to school.
Yeah.
And I was just fortunate that I didn't hide myself too much when I got into the university. I gave myself the chance to get back in sports and on a different angle, which has opened me to a whole new world, really. From wanting to play, now wanting to give a chance to others to also, you know, possibly make their dreams come true.
wow.
Yeah. Would you do sports in the next world, given the chance? Gun to your head. What else would you do? It would be sports?
So moving on, say let's give 5 to 10 years. I definitely want to, you know, be grounded in the area of sports administration and get the education, obviously, so that I am more confident in the initiatives that I would implement, and hopefully support our GFA and other sports institutions in this country and Africa to promote women's sports in general. Because I knew that I was very talented, and the Black Queens missed one, but I hope that
you put more in there.
I can help so that we don't miss more.
Right.
Wow.
That's a good one. If you can find your camera, you can wish all women out there happy International Women's Day. If you've got any message, you can do that.
Well, happy International Women's Day to us all. We're doing great. We are breaking barriers and holding the fort. Hopefully we can do more so that the younger ones will benefit more than we are. Happy International Women's Day to us all.
Thank
So
you,
beautiful.
Nanama. Thank you. Thank you. We're thrilled by your voice.
Yeah.
And just one, we're so preconceived, as you said. We're so looking at your feet. I'm like, this is
Exactly.
you're
How
playing
did you play
football.
with these feet?
I'll wear the tallest heels with them feet. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, guys, so we're getting ready for, you know, who Yabita, but quickly now, the simplest acts of kindness are by far more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. Now, Anne Sophie, the former ambassador of France to Ghana, has a foundation, says that the Akosia Fund, now in partnership with Nyansapa Production, presents Laugh for a Cause. Now, a comedy night fundraiser happening live at the National Theatre of Ghana on Friday, 17th day of March 2023 at 7 p.m. sharp. Now, performing live is the whole Nyansapa cast, including Clemento Suarez, General Intatia, Foster Romanus, and stand-up comedy by DKB, and a whole lot more. The rate is a cool 100 Ghana cedis. Remember, all proceeds from ticket sales will go to the fund to develop communities under the Ecosia Fund. Here's how to purchase a ticket. You can dial smiles on the faces of others. Now, this event is sponsored by GTI Holdings Foundation, partners, Nyansapa Production, Influx Consult, and All Africa. And obviously, we are the media partners, and that's why you're hearing it here. So let's go laugh for a cause. Guess who's up next? I know. She came with a lot of energy, and I was wondering, like early morning energy, early morning energy. Please introduce your guest.
So that's one person I stand next to every time, and I am so happy that I have flesh on my skin, on my bones actually, none other but the beautiful Yabita. Tabita Kum.
Hello. Hey. Hello. How you feeling me today? I just want to tend my body.
Please go ahead.
But you know, good morning.
Good morning.
Happy International Women's Day.
Same to you.
Ah, thank you. Good morning, wonderful people. How are you doing? It's a beautiful morning on the AM Club. And you know, Monday we did a special edition. Today we're doing a special. How I love when they like, this is not holiday, but like, you see, like when special days happen back to back, back to back, back to back. Then I get to dress up. Like I've dressed up today. Because you usually not catch me in outfit like this. But if MFI is on you, you say, wear a touch of Africa. Nobody will tell you to go and wear it. And that is why I'm here this morning, wearing my African wear. But, as usual, like I said yesterday, I was going to give you guys Twitter trends. For a while, MFA, what do you think is going on?
Okay. How we know?
How would you not know?
She lives on Twitter.
She does. Yes. She has a duplex on there. Or is it a loft or a condo?
Right. So
I have an entire mansion on there.
Yeah. So we're ready to tell us what's happening. Yeah.
Okay. So if you hop on your Twitter app and then you go to search, you see trends for you. The first thing that is trending actually has been trending hand in hand with something from yesterday. But you see, Ghana Armed Forces. Now, when you go to, if you are living in Ghana, you know what has been happening since yesterday. Now, let's check out the trends. Now, JIGB says, press release from the Ghana Armed Forces. Now, they say, personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces on Tuesday conducted a swoop in Ashaman and its environs in a manhunt for some criminals who were suspected to have stabbed and killed a young soldier, Trooper Imoro Sharif, in the early hours of Saturday, 4th March 2023 at Ashaman, Taifa. Trooper Sharif, who was stationed in Sunyani, was in Accra, sought permission to visit his parents, you know. I mean, we already know the details of this story. Now they're saying that they are urging the general public to provide useful information. Do you know the reason why this communique is very important? Because when I woke up this morning, I went to Twitter. Oh, I've just confessed that I live there. But when I went there were various stories that were coming up. Yeah. Somebody said the guy was dating the girl, and the girl had another boyfriend, and the boyfriend catched the trooper and took his neck, and then he died. If you people, when I give you information, be sure about what you are saying. So what if it's not like that? Now they're also saying that he was coming home to visit his mother, But I felt like there was a little bit of truth in the girlfriend one. No.
Well, also with that, I just feel they can, now with social media, there are handles. You can just fish out whoever is behind the account. They seem to know so much, and then they should
give us the info.
Point out whoever is.
This country, we are going to start killing people who are with people's girlfriends and all. How many people will be left?
Everybody will die.
Suppose the story is true.
We are with you, Mom, but we are not yours.
Why am I finding it difficult to say anything?
Of course.
Why? Yes.
Okay. Well, sometimes,
why?
you know, the thing is, I think aloud sometimes, and I do not know why it just comes out on live TV. I think aloud.
No, but it's true. You're actually being right, 100%. And then, well, story
Since
for the
1
boy.
year old, I really, honestly,
I saw the mother
do you see the
wailing
picture of
yesterday.
the mother will
Do you see a
wail.
picture
I
of
saw
the soldier who was killed?
No, I don't
so
want.
nice.
Oh, you mean him when
him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Single girls we have lost.
But he was not single. What's your problem?
They think
And
he was
you are not single. Are you?
I am single. Oh, very well. Don't start. I am single.
Okay.
Should you not be sharing your condolences?
Exactly.
Well, my condolences to him.
How does it move from we have lost?
But
the mother and the family have lost. The nation has lost, and you are thinking about what you would have. Hey, Emma.
Yeah, I could have gotten a husband, until somebody
after all the
ruthlessly killed him. Oh. After all the I want to say something. Hey, this morning, dear, I beg you. But wait, before we continue, what do you make of the soldiers trooping into Shaman and then this is the way they lash people?
Like, have you heard the voice note in Stoneboy's DM?
Yes.
Sorry, guys, but I said my Jimmy
collect my own. You to come.
See, this country, you can't live here and not.
This country
can be depressed.
No.
Unless you don't have data.
Exactly.
Like
hey, people are happy. But then there are more tweets on the armed forces thing. Yali says, which reigns supreme? The 1992 Constitution or the military high command's command? Or there is some constitutional justification I don't know about? Questions for the gods. Right. It's against the letter of the 1992 Constitution. They did the same thing in Wa. Someone said they did a great job. From time to time, some communities need such operations. The fact that they had to take a picture of signature to paste is telling. The highly respected GAF have disgraced themselves to the whole world. People are saying that the Ghana Armed Forces didn't do well by trooping into the community and then lashing people like that.
Well...
So sorry for waking on.
Well, I was just going to say that we know they have their own ways of doing things.
Yes.
And they follow the rules, but their way of handling things is different from when the police will come. They say the police is your friend, but a military man is not your friend. He's
I'm afraid of the military. Like if I'm wearing their cap and I see them, I remove it fast.
So we must be guided as much because no law supersedes the Constitution. Sure. Whatever law that exists still, would subject to the overall 1992 Constitution. The swoop that we saw is not against, the police, the military, any security force would have a means to do a swoop.
Yeah.
But you know as well that our communities and our systems are not structured so much that if there's a swoop, is just a tad possible that no innocent person would be affected. We must do better. And they're telling us that the criminals that are hiding over there, it is suspected that these criminals were one of them or some of them may have been the one that killed this person. Now they have a more reason to even go there.
True.
This tells us how much people care about themselves done because killings and stuff have been happening in Ashama for a while. You'd expect that any form of security force will conduct any swoop. But
now that it happened to one of them.
Yeah.
And I also feel to save the innocent civilians out there, this is not about snitching or anything, but this is just about doing the right thing.
I know that people saw what happened. So
see something, say something, right?
See something, say something.
So that's what we're supposed to be doing.
They don't want to say it. They don't want to say it. But we have Manchester United. I hate that I'm doing this story. So no mind, okay, blah blah blah, we'll pass. Hey, Manchester United collected some 7 bishops. Oh, bloody Jesus on Monday. Obedient to that. Oh, okay. This is just a tweet. Chelsea, where they mock Man U. They're doing it. Good morning, y'all. It's Man U o'clock. Do you know Man U o'clock?
No.
It's 7 o'clock. Kovacic alone is bigger than the entire Borussia Dortmund squad.
Do you have any stories at all?
I have stories for you. I got you.
Okay.
I got stories, but I just wanted us to as usual, just get. But basically, there's so many things that are trending today. We have East Legon. Do you know the reason why East Legon is trending?
No.
So somebody came up with. It's not somebody. It's actually a media personality. She tweeted something about the fact that people are justifying the armed forces or the military going to Ashama. They're saying that what if the thing happened in East Legon? Would it be allowed or would it be okay for the military to come to East Legon and then order everybody out of their houses and then lash them like that? Would people receive that the same way they're receiving the Ashaman one?
Wait, but East Legon, you'd have to go through someone's gate and security. Like, do you get it? No, but I'm being honest. Come on, see the videos. Most of the videos we saw circulating yesterday.
I mean, you can just walk in.
They were just open houses, right?
I tell you what.
They just walked in.
I'll be honest. If the armed forces or whatever security agency gathered any intelligence that even Chasako here, there are criminals hiding, they will come there. They would always come there. They will.
And they'll break through.
If you see, I'm not sure when they come, they break. They try to want to get in first.
But you know, yes, MFA, with what you're saying, I remember that somewhere last year in Nigeria, there were people that were complaining that they live in an estate, but then the police could come in. So even if it happens...
Well, they have access.
The police is trained too, yeah. Anyway.
So, would it... Well, East Legon is East Legon.
But there's always a swoop happening at the American house here.
There's a what?
There's a swoop always happening there. At American house, there's a place. It's an open space. There's no gates too.
Where would Jerusalem gates
once your house is like now you're almost compounded there, they will enter. But you can just go onto the app and then check out the rest of, because there's so many things. But I think most of the things that are trending is just about the whole Ashaman thing that is happening. So now we're taking a deep dive into the world of entertainment and lifestyle. Now, a request by lawyers for Shatta Wale for an out-of-court settlement in a defamation case filed against him by Bulldog has been granted. Bulldog sued Shatta after a post on his social media page last November accused him of the murder of Fennec Ottery, the former manager of musician Kwao. Shatta Wale also leveled additional charges against Bulldog. Bulldog claims the allegations against him are malicious and defamatory, and he's suing Shatta Wale for damages. However, Bulldog's lawyer, Dr. Justice Shremsai, informed the court that the parties had discussed a settlement and that negotiations were underway. I knew that this thing was going to end up like this. They'll do settlements. Ghana, Accra. Somebody do you something, or you settle you. Somebody corner you and settle the person.
So sometimes I feel it's about relationships, and with Bulldog and Shatta Wale, they are literally family. So,
but when the thing happened, it didn't, because if we're family, why have you sued?
Well, tempers were high. Wouldn't you think so?
Defamation cases are civil cases. They are not criminal cases. If it was criminal cases, no court is going to allow.
But alleging that I killed somebody is a huge. You have defamed me. Now people are seeing me as a murderer.
No, that's defamation. That's to your person, your character. Yeah. But there's no criminality in that.
So the settlement is. I want to know how much,
them, right?
It depends on.
You see, the settlement is not like you just walk to court and you say, "Oh, please, you want to go." No. You have to argue your way out, and because usually the court will want to set precedents. So it's not that. It's not a walk in the park like that. Yeah. This is why I said it's been granted. It means that lawyers argued for both the sides, and then those.
And clearly, if at the end of the day they are not able to come to an agreement, it will go back to court.
It will continue.
Reminds me of that case against Asidun Ketia. There was a case we dealt with back in school. Somebody saw a house with his name on it, and they said that the house was his. And he said, "Show me how the house is mine." They collected money. Me too. Show me how the house is mine. Show me how I killed the person. Yeah, like I'm going to use my whole life. I will sue you.
This girl, she lives in her head. What's your next story?
Okay, so my next story is Ghanaian actor David Donto, and he has been featured in the American crime drama TV series Snowfall. The third episode of the The 6th season of the series is named Door of No Return and was dedicated to slavery in Ghana and Africa as a whole. Veteran actor David Donto plays a tour guide Likem who shows Leon and Wanda around Cape Coast Castle and explains the history of slavery in Africa under colonial rule in a captivating narration. They then surprise everyone by getting married on the gorgeous Cape Coast beach, dressed in colorful kente and gold ornaments, exchanging rings against the sunlit backdrop of the water. You can actually stream the series on Hulu. David Donto saying,
you know, Aduma featured as well.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah. So the feature was with David and Aduma.
And Aduma. Oof. David Donto, that man, I don't know how he has seamlessly transitioned from like the days of doing concert
parties. How do you not know? That man is a legend, so clearly his works is what has brought him this far.
Lord.
And I like the fact that
we know people
told
from the past that now.
Well, but he's been consistent, and sometimes it's just your works that keeps you going. You don't even if you want to retire, your work keeps you moving. And the fact that he was the person who told the story of Ghana or our history makes him just the ideal man. Who better if not Mame Dokuno or him? Yeah. Who else? So yeah.
Mame Dokuno, the Monday I saw she was featured on one of the media channels. They reenacted by the fireside. It was beautiful.
Nice.
But let's get to our next story. Now we have Rotimi and his fiancée Vanessa, who have welcomed their second child, a baby girl whom they've named Imani. The couple is already parents to son 7, whom they welcomed in September 2021. They shared the happy news with a video that showed Rotimi and Vanessa each putting a hand into the frame, after which 7 added in his hand, followed by baby Imani's. We want to say huge congratulations to them. A new life is worth celebrating. MFI, when are we getting a baby? Forever, when are we getting a baby? Oh, the look on your faces. Obama.
Okay, so, you're done, are you not?
No, I have one last one.
We're actually okay. We don't want the last one.
The last one is important because quickly. I went to watch the movie.
Okay, quickly.
I want to talk about it.
Okay. Hurry up.
I hope my voice is on. All right, so MFA, over when are we getting the babies?
We will ask you.
I want to be a god auntie.
Who wants to have this over energetic woman?
So your baby will be energetic.
No. Please, what's your next story? Imagine. What's your last story?
God. Now, last story. Creed 3. You guys remember last week I came to talk about Creed. I was telling you, I was saying that Michael B. Jordan is sexier than Idris Elba, and some people did not agree. But I stick by what I said. Anyways, Creed 3 has surpassed all expectations domestically and internationally since its release. For its debut box office weekend, the third film in the trilogy has already crossed the $100 million global box office mark. Woo! Compared to the previous Creed films, the third film saw overseas tickets selling 109% more than the others. Woo-hoo-hoo! As a fan of Michael B. Jordan, congratulations to us. But yes, MFA. Okay, Oforiwa wasn't here, but MFA, you remember I kept talking about it. I even invited you. Let's go and watch it together. I didn't. I ended up going with my best friend.
Yes, you did. Thank you for the invitation.
But why is the Oforiwa nodding the head? Like,
because you would come and give us the update, and you have done that.
She's nodding her head. The way she's nodding is...
Say thank you to Yabita and let's get on with life.
Thank you so much, yeah.
I'm not going you. Today I'm not going. But before I go, I want to wish everybody a happy International Women's Day. Cheers to all the strong women out there. Cheers to all the career women out there. It's not easy getting up every day and putting on your clothes and then rushing to work like MFA and today Oforiwa and then me. But Oforiwa she has been doing well. Hey, 10 o'clock in night and she's here. Me, I'm gone. But shout outs to all the women out there. You guys are doing amazing. We love you. I'll see you same time tomorrow. Bye. Oh, but before I go, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. Instagram is _Yadovita _ on Twitter it is Yavita.
Wow. You deal with this every day.
Yes. Thank you, Yabita. And somebody asked the question whether or not you've changed your name from Yabita to the one that is on the screen now. No, it's just for the Ghana month. So she's still Yabita on all the social media handles.
I thought Vita was local.
Is it? No, then don't go to her, else we're not going to continue with our lives. Anyway, guys, let's get ready for Lifestyle Daily, right? We're ready for Lifestyle Daily conversation this day.
Dummy dribbles to the right. He's got an opportunity on the edge of the penalty box. He's gone past the defense. This must surely be it. Goal! It's a goal!
With only 150 pesos, you can win up to 16.5 million Ghana cedis in the Betway Atina Ketia jackpot. A jackpot muhine. Bet responsibly, not for persons under the age of 18. This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
This year we don't come for the kill like a hunter. I'm coming like a soldier. Many habits say moja. Many say one for magic from that dead I'm a pager. Everybody know we run this town. Hey, coolie we are smoking at every corner. I'm paying for my pay. They'll take in my day. Every day is my birthday. Wait till we get.
Rapping to me, I'm in the garden. Buffalo barbecue, in the sauce.
Voice of Tertiary, this and every Sunday live at 5 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Voice of Tertiary.
What's up world, what's up Africa, what's up Ghana? My name is Kobiche and welcome to Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa. Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Artist Vibe Africa.
It's Artist Vibe Africa.
With Kobiche.
With Kobiche.
With Kobiche.
It's Artist Vibe Africa with Kobiche.
So this is going to be the hottest entertainment show to hit the continent of Africa. And hey, I'm going to interview your favorite artist, my favorite artist, and our favorite artist.
Many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, yeah. Worldwide.
Ananas, yeah. Ananas, yeah.
Artist Vibe Africa.
Need the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversations, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derek Aim, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
Dreaming of a property for your home or workspace is one thing, but finding the property at the best locations with the most favorable condition and closing that deal is another. And that's why we are here. From Accra, Ghana, to Lagos, Nigeria, to Cape Town, South Africa, we are bringing you prime properties, affordable home solutions, and intriguing interviews with CEOs of various real estate companies and everything in between and on. My name is Kwesi Otten Desmond, and this is Property Take. Property Take, your gateway to Africa's real estate market. Showing this and every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. on MX24.
Hello and welcome to the Real Travel Show, where we take you on an exciting journey of fascinating places around the world. Invite your friends. Be my guest on this weekly journey around the world. Discover the food. Oh yes, my friend. The music, arts, culture, and the magical sights and sounds. The Real Travel Show with me, yours truly, Ras Mubarak. You, my friend, are very welcome.
Okay, sweet, but your love is sweeter. My hair, you pay for my hair. I know fit to reset.
The gossip, maybe I was born faithful until the first female suddenly broke a vow.
I feel like you don't be my baby.
What else?
I broke now my business. I'ma show you go buy to.
And you know, I hire a permanent fan. You're free cocoa, being called your bad things, go from a side.
No hands. Still I can't believe it. You know what I mean? I was young, what you expect from me? It is what it is.
Get your hands up, get your hands up, get your hands up, hands up, hands up. Turn down for
what? Angelina, be cool in my temperature. If you call, say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make a see, take a picture.
In a leg book,
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a sip.
And we're back.
The place will become so wide, your husband will leave you.
If I take his, like I'm taking.
Whoa. The equipment, speakers, and all of those things. So yes, I bought them.
We're taking it a notch higher this season. Issues like side chicks, toxic relationships and marriages, postpartum sex, and the hard stuff like breast cancer, fibroids, and attempted suicide.
No matter what happens, if one day I wake up and I feel he's no more, I should just know that he left my mother and my siblings in my care.
We Got This Africa is produced by April Communications with support from Kaiser and proudly brought to you by Fritol. Fritol, you deserve a life of goodness.
Reacts,
Hey, bra, me say, care plus I'm a better to and one I'm in me for you too. And I'm Santi Mom, more be any me fear.
me banaka care plus in here. Me san kamenda how.
Na me extra me jina bra, me see me chie say me share care plus. Me nyo, and I'm about to swear me say me me na di coffee.
Unsu to coffee.
Share.
Oh, I care for you. How your son? Oh, I care plus for you, eh? Brother Betty.
Leave the room for 15 minutes after spraying and don't sleep in the room with the burning coil. FDA AG Ejedi Kratuyatu.
My name is Kingsley, an investment professional, and welcome to Money Talks on the AM Club. Everybody talks about having a savings account or having an account, but today I want to bring some variety to your savings life. So I'll be sharing with you 3 accounts you need to have, and then you can operate them differently. Now what I'm trying to say is that you can go to a bank account, open these 3 different accounts, whether with one bank or with multiple banks, but then have them for different purposes. Account number 1, emergency account. Save for a rainy day. Now, you don't know when you'll be laid off, you don't know when you wouldn't get access to salary, or you don't even know when you'll be bereaved or you will fall sick. Why not create an account specifically dedicated towards emergency? Define your own rules as to what an emergency means to you. And every month, whether 10 cedis, 5 cedis, 100 cedis, or 1,000 cedis, contribute to this account. And I promise you, when that rainy day does come, you have some money to cushion you. Second account to open, a retirement account. Don't rely solely on your SNIT and pension contribution. You can create your own individual retirement account. How? Simply open an account. It could be an investment account or a normal savings account, and periodically put in an amount that you are comfortable with. So if you plan to retire by 40 years, start today. If it's 20 Ghana that you can do it. And by the time your retirement age is due, you will have your own retirement money in addition to what the government will be paying you through your SNIT contribution. So that's another account you can open. The very third one I would advise you is an educational account. Do you plan on going to school? Do you have plans of even furthering your child's education? That is good. Open an account either for yourself or for your children and target an educational account. And this money should go towards paying school fees. Start early so that by the time you have to pay some educational fees, you are cushioning. You have so much money to help you pay your tuition fees. Hope you enjoyed these tips. That's all for Money Talks on the AM Club.
So,
Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know what it is upon our marriage. Yeah, big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's upon our Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Kwesi out there, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. Dee-da-dee.
Drinking my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what?
Goddess of me wood, Mumu be any who yes. You compare me no bar for bar, now she shall connect me yes. You won't me a so. Won't you see a coach you? We cannot be the banana or day, walk up any back cry,
Yay, guys, once again, welcome to the AM Club and happy International Women's Day to every woman out there. This morning we're saying that you should embrace the equity. Yes, conversation about equality is long sailed today. We're focusing on equity. Now this morning I'm very excited. Why? Because I'm going to be talking to women from very diverse areas, very diverse industries, all coming together to see how we can get that equity on one table. Now this morning, I'm joined by a political activist, Amira Nasiru. She's right here. I'm also joined by Paulina Edu. You would find her inside Aboso Kayan Gasa. Now she's called the Aboso Kayan girl, and she is a dealer in car spare parts, okay? also in the white top over there. And I've got somebody who's been rehearsing with me. Her name, Karen Hapak Pepra Hina. Did I get the name right?
Yes.
Okay, so Karen is facing me straight up there, and she's an animator and web designer. And of course, Nanama, you do not, it's not your first time seeing her. She presented the sports a little earlier. So welcome once again. And ladies, feeling okay?
Yes.
Feeling better about International Women's Day?
So much.
Okay. Let me. I'm just gonna pick and choose. Paulina, what does today really mean to you?
We are being recognized as women, and the men are finally getting to know that we can also sort of do what they are doing.
Right.
Yes. So today is special.
It is special for me too. I know that if something got broken on my car, the shouting, I'll be shouting. I didn't know that women can even make life this easy if it comes to a very male-dominated, industry. We already had a little conversation with Nanama, who is also into sports, and will tell us a little bit about how difficult it is. Was she born to love sports, or she just grew up, wanting to find her space in sports? But one place that I'm also fascinated is the technology, because this year's theme as well is also embedded in innovation and digitalization as well. And politics. Would you say politics is difficult in this country?
Very difficult.
What makes it difficult?
First of all, it's a difficult thing on its own, but being a woman makes it extremely difficult. Because myself, I am an example. Not too far from me. Just last year, I went into an election, and it wasn't an easy one. So no one has to tell me. I know by myself that it's a very difficult one. It's not easy. Being a woman comes with a lot. You'd have to...
You don't think that we're just being patronizing by pitching that idea of something is so difficult for a woman? And is this to suggest that it's quite easier for the men?
I don't know about them. I don't think it's easy for them either. But the thing is, when you're a woman, you have to go through it. You have to suffer it. Because I remember when I was campaigning, or you're bound to me, Ejimana, she's a woman, she can't do the work.
Okay.
The men are more capable, they are more able. Let's vote for them. The youth wing has been led by men over the years. They have done their best. So I think the men should continue. We don't know what a woman is bringing to the table.
Okay.
We are not sure if she can do what she's assigned to do. So let's not try here. Try, Makwe. Like it's not something, So let's vote for the men. The women, we are not sure of them.
Did you for once, take a step to want to think about it, whether or not what they're saying is true?
I know it's not true.
It's not true, huh?
There's no need to think about it because you know yourself. I'm with women. I speak to women. We see what women do. When you give them the opportunity, you see how well they do. You see how well they've led. The few women, if you want to put women in politics forward, just put 2 and put 5 men there. I'm sure they'll do better. We see it. It's not a matter of I'm sure. They have done it. So women are able and capable.
Okay.
You don't have to think through whether you are able to do something or you can be able to do it. Because first of all, as basic as raising children, it's at home, and women raise children. If it's easy, let the
men do it.
Yes,
so we see.
Yes.
Okay. I'd come to you to give you the reason why I'm asking. We're staying in this. Why? Because this year we're saying that equity, which means that we're going beyond equality. Equality in the past meant that if you're giving 5 apples, you give 5 apples to the man, you give 5 apples to the woman, and then you set them up. Now, the women say that we're not coming from the same social and economic backdrop. So this apple, we want a handbag before we put it in there. So give the woman something that can aid them. So now, after the equality, we want equity. Give the woman what they need at a particular time to solve a particular problem. Question is that not too much to ask? Think about it. I'll come back to you on that. But Karen, how is it like in technology? Is it fun? Is it difficult?
It's actually fun, and it's not difficult. I don't believe there's something that is difficult, because even for the men, it takes years of training and practice to get perfect at everything. So this whole narrative of something being in regard to technology, everything can be learned. With dedication and practice, you can get better at everything. It's just that because there is this narrative that is difficult and is too hard, we just discourage women from venturing into those things. So now it's making it look as though the narrative is true because men are doing better in there. If women are motivated and advised to attempt some of these things, you see that they'll be doing well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did animation and web creation actually come to you? Did you, as you were a child, did you know that this is what you wanted to be, or it happened?
Yeah, for animation, growing up, I've been drawing and painting right from childhood. I used to have these color books where you paint the princesses and all that. So my love for art grew up from there, and I studied visual arts in high school as well.
Okay.
So the animation just took over when I came into the tertiaries.
Okay.
Yeah. So I took it from there.
Okay. Now I'm going to come to you. We had a little conversation now. Let me come back to Pauline and I'll come to you. How did selling of car parts come to you? Like, with Uncle Force, someone. Like, there's so much. Why particularly car parts?
I think an opportunity presented itself.
Right.
And I took it.
Okay.
Okay. So I used to go there when I was a child because my mom was there. So I used to go there when I was a child. So when the lack of employment came in, I'm like, okay, why don't I use this opportunity and make something out of it?
Okay. How does what does your job look like? Let me in. When you wake up in the morning, how was the business like for you?
So I usually get to work before 7. Yes, most often I get to work before 7. When you come see me at work, I'm not dressed this way.
Working gear.
I'm in socks, I'm in this overall, and some people come in and they see me as a store girl or some, the way I'm working, and I'm working most of the time during the day because I do mobile money too. So sometimes your clients will call you, come do this for me, come do this for me. Someone will call you on the phone, I need this, and you have to walk to the place or you have to call. So I'm like busy throughout, working every time of the day. You hardly see me seated. So, and I'm dealing with men most often. The women even come see you, they don't want to talk to you, they want to talk to a man.
Okay.
Yes, because they don't believe, they see you as a store girl or a shopkeeper. So
okay.
You know nothing.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and talk to a man. Even if they see the man nicely dressed, sitting there, and maybe you are looking all dirty.
You're just running the errands.
Obviously, the one looking dirty should be the one working here. But no, they want to speak to the man whenever they come. So I have to deal with that every single day.
Right.
Yes, even from our fellow women, aside the men.
How many years have you been doing this?
I've been there full-time since 2020.
Okay. Have you seen any other woman in your area of job? Do you see other women?
Oh yes,
not the wife to the not the wife to the husband who owns the spare parts store. The real person doing exactly what you're doing.
Most of them are married. Most of them have their husbands over there. But yes, they are also women. They are all old. I think I hardly see someone my age who is running the business. Some of them are shopkeepers, but I hardly see someone my age. We are not that many, let me say, educated-wise, we are not that many over there. It's most, and those who are there are just using it as a passage. Right. They are also in school, so right after school, if you get any white-collar job, we are leaving this place. We are just here to get some money for our education.
Okay.
Yes, but for full-time, like this is what I am doing. This is my job. This is what I'm doing. You hardly see.
If you got a supposed white-collar job, would you leave your job?
Oh no, no.
No, ma. Today is International Women's Day. No news, but I bow my head in shame knowing that when we talk about the Black Queens and guys, this is a continuation of a conversation with Nanama because we started a conversation earlier. We talk about sports and we talk about the Black Queens in this country, and you're not proud. I mean, you may be, but I'm not proud. I find myself as a woman actually supporting Black stars even more than, I don't even know when the Black Queens have a match. I don't know. What is really wrong with women and sports in Ghana?
If you look at CAF and say the governing bodies within sports in Africa, they'll tell you it's marketing. Okay. But I always question their analysis because How do you market something that is not grounded, that is not well organized and structured? I think that's where we have to look at. When we look at the organization of women's football, there's nothing to write home about it. Like it's very distasteful. Let me put it that way. And you cannot compare it to the men's football. That's where we actually have to start the conversation from. Let's stop the comparison.
Okay.
And let's look at it as you're talking about it. Equality, and I love that point. Let's look at equity. They have separate needs. And even with men's football, of course, ladies international women's, but let me chip in a bit more about that. The approach to throwing money at the problems is not really helping us get to where we believe the Black Star is supposed to be. You know, we wait till when we have a tournament, and then we call foreign-based players, and we hope that they fix our problems, they compete and represent Ghana well. It doesn't work so well. When we tried back in the early 2000s, where we did better, you know, qualified to the World Cup for the first time, we were really grooming our young players from, you know, the youth national teams all the way to the top. Why is it any different when it comes to women's football?
Right.
And I've realized that there's this growing trend of course, getting the foreign-based players to come and represent Ghana, because obviously they have the infrastructure abroad to properly develop the talent. They're doing the same with, they started with the Black Princesses, I think. Was it Black Princesses or Black Maidens when they played in a youth World Cup? I don't remember which one specifically, but is her name Princess, or I can't recall. But she's based in the U.S.
Okay.
And she got the chance to play in Ghana's youth national team, mostly because she has a better, you know, preparation towards playing internationally, representing, say, a professional team.
Right.
We don't have that here, right? And we prefer to draw them in rather than focusing on doing our own.
Okay.
That trend, which is worked somehow in the men's football, is now seeping into the women's. Rather than not trying to bring that here, and let's focus on what's going on here. We have so many talented women and young girls who end up getting to, say, high school, university, and then they drop the sport because what are they going to do with it anyway?
It doesn't look, the future is not too clear.
Exactly.
You don't want to...
There is no clear pathway. It's very rocky.
Right.
And that makes us, well, go into other areas, sports for development, sports administration. That is, if you get the chance, because that is also very male-dominated. And so I'm looking at, if we do not address this issue, it's going to get to a point where, even now, our Ghana Premier League is not very exciting. How much more the Women's League?
I know. The excitement would have to come from the top and it will trickle down. But, Amira, we were saying, I hate to use our former, gender and social protection minister as the case study here. And I say this in all humility because I'm a woman too. So we say that equity. Do we have the resources to give equity? Do we have the resources? When we say equity, it means that, yes, Amira wants to lead a certain part in some group of people in a political party or in a society or a community. But Amira is going to have a child at some point and say that, I need to take care of my child and all of that. At that time, what will be happening to the job? At that time, my understanding of the equity that we're asking for, which I am all for, but how realistic is this? Is yes, you get to be that, but do we have continuity of the job that you've been mandated to do?
Well, this is a difficult one.
I know.
But I think that if Amira has to take a break from her job to have a baby to take care of her child, then so be it. You should just give me a break. A 3 months break, and someone else can take over. When I am back, I come back to my job, because it is not my fault that I have to have kids. It is not my fault that I have to take care of my kids.
Yeah.
And it's only fair that you give me some time, especially when, for me, I think that women, the stigma we face, everything we go through as women, okay, anytime you have the opportunity, dare to be great. Put in a lot of effort so that you stand out. Because let me use you, MFA. if MFA is doing so well here, when MFA has to go and take care of her kids, her manager knows her worth. Your manager knows what you bring to the table. He knows that you can't be gone for long. So it is, I think that he should even be calling you, MFA, don't you miss work? Don't you want to come back to work? I don't care that anybody thinks that's not being fair to the other gender. That is what we deserve as women.
Our biological formation and where we have come from, the play field cannot be the same, and hence
as men,
the
not
equity.
At all. There is no way, because it's not like it's your fault that you have to be in this situation.
Sure.
You didn't choose it. Well, you can choose to have kids or not, but everybody will have kids at a point.
Of course.
Okay, so she's worked hard, she's contributed her quota. It's time to give birth. When she's done taking care of her kids, she must be able to come back and continue with her work.
It introduces me to the topic of systems, so that when systems are working, even when a person is not available, the system will get the results.
What if they die? Someone has to continue.
Someone has to continue because the system, you go on leave all the time and the system works.
So the point she's raised is a very important one, because what if they die? Yes, what if they die? What if MFA doesn't want to come back or something? That is a whole thing on its own. So are you saying that because like death is one excuse and having a child is another, like why can't they be the same? The same way if I die, you get a replacement, be able to get a replacement for me till like come back to work.
Okay. Let me into your job a little bit. How does the industry look like in Ghana? Is it lucrative? Do you have many more women in that industry?
For now, I knew only one animator.
Wow.
I had mentors growing up. And recently we started Girls in Animation. And I was shocked to see the number of girls who are animating that nobody knew. We have a WhatsApp page and we are about 50. I was amazed because, like, where have you all been? Because I didn't know anybody growing up. I didn't have anyone to look up to. And the animation industry in Ghana, I think it's still bad and it's now taking shape because it's not really strong yet. So imagine the woman in there. You have to put in extra to get to where you want to get.
I think I'm getting the impression, like Nanama here, there are many people that started as young. They maybe went to second cycle, they read visual arts. But because there was no clarity, there was no clear path. It's very cloudy, you know. So you would have many people that have just, gone back on their dreams of being animators. You had no mentor. What were you holding on to?
For me, it's something I love doing. On my free time, I watch anime so much. I just knew this is something I want to do.
But were you sure that it was going to pay you?
I was not sure at a point, right? That's how come I went back to start a whole new degree in studying IT, because I thought, okay, I love to do this. I'll do it for fun. Even if in the future I don't even get a job with it, I'll do it for my kids to watch it, you see. So, So I started learning it on my own, watching YouTube tutorials and everything. And I went to NAFTI to study animation.
Oh, wow.
And then from there, I was like, well, I worked in a studio, I was the only girl in the studio.
With how many men?
About 8, and I was the only girl, yes.
Wow. See, all these, so this here, you can create it.
Yes.
And even animate it.
Yes, make it move and talk.
Look at that. Put life into it. Yes. Oh, that's nice, you see. We need to know that's over here. Okay, Paulina, again, I like to call it industry.
Yeah.
How did you learn about the parts? Like, how did you